Hey guys, Dr. Don here. Let's talk about the most important meal of the day. Or is it the most important meal of the day? See, a lot of people have been led to believe and have been told over the years that breakfast is the most important meal of the day. And, I may agree with some of that. I may disagree with some of that. At the end of the day, let's talk about breakfast ideas for diabetes in order to not cause glucose spikes, not cause a roller coaster with your blood sugars. Because I have a lot of patients say, I don't eat any sugar for breakfast. And they're having oatmeal with a banana on top, right? And so, guys, oatmeal, contrary to what the American Heart Association will tell you and the American Diabetes Association will tell you, oatmeal is not a good choice, especially for diabetics. Oats, especially the instant oats, but even steel cut oats that you have to cook forever, there's just not a whole lot of nutritional content, not a lot of vitamins and minerals. And it is going to be broken down into glucose, which is going to cause your sugars to go up, which is going to cause your insulin levels to go up. And then you just get into that roller coaster when it comes to sugars. And so when you're eating breakfast, you want to think about what's going to help stabilize your blood sugar. See, a banana, they say, oh, it's the best thing for potassium. Well, I will tell you that a much better alternative would be something like an avocado. See, an avocado full of vitamins and minerals and so many good things for your body to fuel your body. But when it comes to potassium, avocado is going to have 500 milligrams of potassium in a 100 grams serving. But it's only going to have about 8 grams of carbs, which is phenomenal, versus a banana only has 350 milligrams of potassium for that 100 gram serving, but it's got 22 grams of carbs versus 8 grams, right? So that banana, very high in sugar. It's going to cause your sugars to go up. And so when you combine a banana with oatmeal, you're just setting your day up for a roller coaster of blood sugars. It's going to continue to drive that insulin resistance. And so what are some better choices? Well, obviously an avocado is going to be fantastic for you. What I love is eggs, right? There's so many vitamins and minerals, your essential fatty acids, your good omega-3 fatty acids in these eggs. Now, again, you've heard me say time and time again, there is no one diet that works for everybody, because it's very important to know how this food is interacting with your physiology when you consume it. And so, what I see very, very commonly is that people are allergic to eggs. They have allergies towards eggs, chicken eggs. And so to be safe, if you're not willing to run your food allergy tests, then you need to do duck eggs or quail eggs or even goose eggs. These eggs are going to be much better for you if you have an allergy towards chicken eggs. But an egg in general, so good to help stabilize your blood sugars. Think about it. There's enough nutrition in the egg to grow a chick. Imagine what that's going to do for your body. So phenomenal. Egg is about as close as you can get to a superfood. Just amazing. Again, make sure you're choosing the right type of eggs for you. Also, protein from things like beef, bacon. Now, you don't want to be doing the commercialized junk. The commercialized meats, they're full of toxins, and their omega-3, omega-6 ratios are off. At the end of the day, if you're consuming commercialized meats, it's going to cause more inflammation. But if you do some grass-fed, grass-finished beef in the morning with some eggs, or if you're doing some uncured nitrate-free bacon, again, phenomenal to help stabilize those blood sugars and give your body the energy it needs to get through that first part of the morning. Now, some other things I would stay away from, right? A lot of people are doing breakfast cereals. Any cereals in a box, I don't care what the box says, how big the heart is on this box, not good for anybody to be consuming these type of foods, especially for diabetics. They're full of wheat. They process them down. They put fake vitamins back in these cereals. Just very inflammatory. It's not giving you any kind of nutrition. It's going to cause your sugar spikes. Definitely want to stay away from breakfast cereals, especially when you're putting milk on that, right? That milk is broken down, the sugar, lactose that's broken down into more sugar, right? It's also very inflammatory because your body doesn't make the lactase to break down that milk. So certainly would not be doing milk by itself or over your oatmeal or in your cereals, right? Just don't do cereals in general. Now, if you are drinking milk, if you do like milk to drink, we want to choose something like an almond milk or a coconut milk or a cashew milk. Again, remember, there's a bunch of sweetened ones with vanilla and chocolate and different things. Want to make sure they're unsweetened, so we're not putting a bunch of sugar in our body. But as long as you're not allergic to almonds or cashews, those are great choices to replace your dairy milk with a nut milk. Okay, very, very good. Now, the other things are things like English muffins. I've heard people say because it's tougher and you have to chew it better, that it's not going to cause the glucose spike. Guys, there's no truth to that. It is made of wheats, it's made of different grains, and it's going to be broken down into sugar, and it's going to cause a sugar spike. Obviously, no white breads and things like that. So we want to be choosing things that is going to stabilize blood sugar. It's going to give your body nutrition. And so, again, doing things like omelets with a variety of vegetables, phenomenal. Help to feed your body the nutrition it needs, get you through the morning hours. Now, have we ever thought about maybe nothing for breakfast? Because intermittent fasting, there's so many benefits to intermittent fasting. And basically what that means is 8 hours of the day you're eating, so you would eat lunch and dinner, and 16 hours of the day you're not eating, okay? So you're fasting. And so your body's focusing on other processes in the body other than digesting foods. It's a huge immune booster. It helps you lose weight. It helps stabilize blood sugars. It can be phenomenal for you. Now, if you're doing, insulin therapy or something like that, you may not be able to go that long without food. And so doing something like a bone broth protein shake in the morning, bone broth protein full of collagen protein. Everybody needs more collagen protein because when you eat the muscle of the animal, you're just not getting that collagen. The collagen protein comes from all the soft tissues of the animals. And nowadays, people just aren't consuming a lot of the soft tissue of the animal. So doing a bone broth protein shake in the morning, instead of doing intermittent fasting, I'm perfectly okay with that. Or just adding the bone broth protein into your diet during the lunchtime hours or the dinner time hours. Now, doing intermittent fasting is great. Now, you just want to make sure that your first meal of the day, if it's your lunchtime meal, you want to make sure that you're putting good, nutritious food in your body. It's just that much more important that you're breaking your fast with some really good nutrition. So again, guys, I hope you got something out of this video. Again, I like to say there's not one diet for everybody. We do need to customize the diet based off of how the food is interacting with your physiology. Leaky gut is in so many patients dealing with a porous gut lining. It's just so rampant in our society today. Most all people have developed food allergies over time. And the only way to know that you have these type of allergies is to get yourself tested properly. So guys, try the intermittent fasting, try to do these high protein meals in the morning with some things like avocados to get that nutrition. Again, it's all about finding foods that's going to stabilize your blood sugar. At the same time, you're going to get all the vitamins and minerals and nutrients that you need in order to set yourself up for success for the rest of the day. Guys, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon so you get all my latest videos, and we'll see you next time.